Place value drawings, subtraction, day 7. Grab your supplies and let's get to work. 245 minus 168. Today, we are just going to practice more 3-digit because it is pretty tricky. 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we need to subtract 168. Now, the only thing we have enough of are hundreds. So 168's next 100 is 200. So we are going to cross out 200. Now, remember, we didn't need the whole 200. We only needed 168. So we need to know how many to put back. Well, 68, 69, 70, and then 10, 20, 30. Notice we put back 32, and if I come over there and put a little 32 there, that is a 90, 10. So we put back the right amount, so we don't have any hundreds left. We have a 77. So 245 minus 168 equals 77. 404. And go ahead and pause the video as you practice now. 400, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to subtract 279. So who is 279's next 100? Well, we need to get rid of 200 for the 200 that's right there. And then we need another 100 for the 79. Who is 79's partner? Well, we need 80, 90, 100. So 79's partner should be 21. Notice our 90 and our 10. So we have the right partner. So our answer is 125. Hopefully these are a lot easier for you. 482, 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, leave a space. 60, 70, 80, leave a space. 1, 2. Now notice we are subtracting 269. This problem, if you'll notice, is a little bit different because we can subtract 200. And we can subtract 69. Remember a few days ago when we practiced subtracting where the 2 digits below were smaller? So instead of doing the next 100, I can just subtract a 70. So there's a 50 and a 70, and I need a 1 back. So our answer is 213. Now, let's just do it the other way. Let me draw a 480 and 2 and try it the other way. And let's subtract 300 as we've been practicing it with the next 100. Well, I subtracted 300, so then I would need 69's partner, which would be 31. So notice if I put a 10, 20, 31. Do you see I have a 100 here? And this makes another 100 and a 10 and a 3. So we got the exact same answer, but This one ended up with a lot of tens, which as long as you're being nice and careful, it works out just great. So look at these problems before you do them and say, what would be the easiest thing to do? All right, 345, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm subtracting 183, which is almost all of 200. So I got rid of my 200. 83's partner is 17. Do you see the 90 and the 10? So I'm going to put back a 10. Now, as I start to put back a 17, you will notice I'm going to have a lot of ones over there. So if I want to think about it, a 7, I could put back 7 ones, or I could put back a 10 and subtract 3, because a 7 is a 10 minus a 3. So I'm going to choose to do that. So I will put my 10 and subtract 3. So my answer is 162. Now, because we did some tricky stuff, let's double check it. 100 plus 100 equals 200. 80 plus 60 equals 140. And 3 plus 2 equals 5, which equals 345. Now, again, you could have put your 7 ones here. You would have just made an extra 10. But as long as you're being careful with that, it will work out great. And honestly, all that shows that you are doing great mathematical thinking. 381. 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, leave a space. 60, 70, 80, leave a space. 1. We're going to subtract 253. Do you notice that you have a 200 there and that you actually can subtract a 53 from that? So instead of taking the 100, let's take 53's next 10, which is 60. And then we'll put 3's partner back, which is 7. So the answer is 128. Now, just for fun, let's try it the other way. 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, leave a space. 60, 70, 80, leave a space. 1. And let's take away 253's next 100, which is 300. I need the partner to the hundreds, which is 47. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Notice we have a 100 that we made right there. 28. So we got the exact same answer. It's just that when these numbers down here, when the digits are smaller, you're going to end up with more pictures to draw. All right, 246. Pause it and work it out. Notice, just like the last one, I can subtract a 100, and I can take 39 out of the 40 and just put 1 back. so that my answer would be 107. That was a pretty easy problem, where if I did it this way, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and took it all away from the 200s and put 61 back. Do you see how much messier that is? Because I have a whole lot more to draw. So look at your problems before you start subtracting. See what's going to happen. That's what good mathematicians do. 443 minus 372. So I'm looking at this saying, I can subtract a 300, but I can't subtract a 72. So I'm just going to get rid of all 400, because 372's next 100 is 400. How much change do I need, or what's my partner? 28. So I will put back 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice, look at those ones. The reason we have so many ones is because the big digit was on top. So 60, but then I made another 10 there. So plus 10 plus 1 is 71. Wow, we are doing some great thinking today. 361. Oh, we're only taking away an 87. Both my big digits are on the bottom, so it's going to be really easy to just take away 100 and add 13, which is my partner, back. So 274. Kids, anytime your big digits are on the bottom, it's really easy to do a pig proof. 322. 322. Now notice, I have low numbers here, so I'm going to have a lot of 10s to draw back. So I'm going to take away its next 100, which is 300. So I'm just going to take all 300. Now, who is 34's partner? Well, I need a 90 and a 10. So I'm going to put back 66. So 20, 30, 40, 50. And I need 66. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, I put back an extra. So let me erase that. There we go. Did I put back my 66? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 6. Yes. So now I just add up my answer and I get 88. Whenever we're putting back a lot, make sure you go back and check that, yes, you put back what you said you would. All right, great job today, kids. Keep practicing. We're going to do these for a few more days.